What's up, fam? It's Miles for Miles. Welcome to Gig Life Driver. I hope during your subscription today, maybe give me a thumbs up. That'd be awesome. A like, one of them Deuterinos. Anyways, I just want to jump on real quick and share with you guys something I have been figuring out about DD's new with the tier program in the app. It's pretty interesting. Of course, I work today, and we had a gnarly storm hit us last night here in the southern Arizona area. It was a microburst. It was crazy, like 60-mile-an-hour winds. Old trees, like old trees getting uprooted, knocked over on campus. There was probably like some of the oldest pine trees that were out, Douglas firs that were on campus, were ripped out of the ground and on their side. It was crazy. But anyways, so because of that, the hot weather broke. And so my shift from 11 until 2, it didn't hit 100 until around 2 o'clock, my last order, and I was done, so I was leaving. I was so grateful, so incredibly grateful, because delivering in 109, 107, 108, 109, 112, 105, 105 is pretty doable for me. Anything above 105, 106, I'm pushing, you know what I mean? But I have to, you know what I mean? I have to make the money to supplement my income. So I was so happy to have a break finally. Tomorrow I get another break. This whole week we get a break of weather. We're still going to get up to 100, 104, 105, but that won't happen until like later in the afternoon, like around hour after I get off of shift. So yeah, so I'm excited for that. I'm going to put as much time as I can in and get as many deliveries out so I can make a nice chunk of change and work towards my goal. There's a couple things I want to do, gang. I want to get some teeth. Yeah, my teeth are fucked up. Mind your business. I want to get some new teeth, but that kind of stuff. Anyways, so what I figured out was, before I get into that, I want to update on the immigrants in my marketplace. I haven't seen them. They disappeared. I haven't seen them. I did see that guy Steven yesterday. Yeah, yesterday morning I saw Steven when I went out Sunday, which was a great day. Busy day on Sunday. I didn't say anything to him. It was just kind of by passing. I was coming in to pick up an order at Chipotle, and he was taking off, going somewhere else, heading west. So we waved, whatever. So, but yeah, the migrants aren't around. The immigrants, I should say, aren't around, undocumented, whatever. I'm not going to get into it. They're just not around. I haven't seen them the past couple days. And that happens. We'll get like 4 or 5, and then they'll dip out. Or we'll get like, as far as I know, they could be working the evening shifts after the sun goes down. Because it does get really busy then. And I don't know, but I haven't seen them. So that's the update on that. But anyway, so the app is interesting. I discovered it's not a glitch. It helps, but it's not a kind of a payoff or higher pay or anything like that. But it is a glitch. And it's a good glitch because I've noticed a lot of gig YouTube creators talking about the upside down orders, the upside down offers. And I've gotten them because they ruined my AR. They just destroy my AR. Like I got one today. So because I've been watching all these other gig tubers, content creators for gig work, talking about it, I thought to myself, because it happened to me a couple times, like I said in a couple past videos, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I wonder if the trick of logging out like I do, because when things get mundane on my shift and I'm not getting anything, I'll log out and I'll wait. I've talked about this in prior videos. I'll wait 5-10 minutes, log back in, and then I'm getting orders again on a regular. There is on the question mark up in the top right corner of the app, you can hit it and it says, you can say I'm not getting any deliveries, and it'll say go to a hotspot. But you can also just hit that when you're in a hotspot. Just go hit that. Just go repeat it. You can bug it. You can bug the AI by hey, I'm not getting deliveries. I'm not getting deliveries, and you've been sitting there for a long while. So that's up at the top right hand corner in the question mark. So that's something else new that I saw, and I've used it, and it works. It does work. Like I've sat. I go in an hour before I schedule my shift. If I go in at 10 before 11 and work an extra hour, I'll sit for like 20 minutes waiting for an order. But then I saw that question mark because I was bored waiting for offers to show up. I hit it and I saw that right at the very top, like I'm not getting any deliveries. And I'm like, okay, so I hit it. And it says go to a hotspot. Well, I'm in a hotspot, but I'm not getting recognized. And all of a sudden, boom, started getting orders. So that's something you guys can try out as well. So when I was talking about like the lull and logging out, I think I learned this from Driven More. He's on YouTube. He mentioned it and I tried it. It works. When it gets slow and you're not getting orders and you're like only 2 hours into your 4-hour schedule, log out and then log back in. Give it about 5 minutes, log back in. He'll ask you how long you're gonna, dash till, unless it's super busy, and log back in. You'll start getting orders really fairly quickly, if not right away. So, anyways, that idea brought me to this same idea when I'm getting upside down orders, because it was messing up my AR. I get up there, and then all of a sudden I start getting upside down orders, which happened today. I was real busy getting some great order offers, just moving, hustling. And I'm going to sneeze. Whoa. There's my cat. One of mine. I got two. Anyways, I'm hustling, and then all of a sudden I started getting upside down orders. Like I'm located in the middle of the place to pick up, and then backtrack to the place to pick up, and then backtrack again past the place I was at to deliver it miles away. And I'm like, I got one and I'm like, what is this? Okay, here we go. So I declined it. And I went from 85 down to 84. And I got another one. I went down from 84 to 83. And I'm like, what in the same hell? Then they sent me a stack. And they're only supposed to be taking one acceptance rate point off for multiple stacks. That's what they claimed. Well, they took two again. And then the last one I got was just that one I just talked about. I'm in the middle of the pickup area and the delivery area, and it's a stretch for like the money wasn't even matching for miles. So I was like, okay, I declined it. I got down to 80%, and I just logged off. I'm like, I got taken way out of the area I like to deliver in the marketplace, but out of the area I like to deliver. So I just said, you know what, screw this. I'm ending my dash. I ended my dash, and about a little over half the money, 3/4 of the money I needed to make for the day. Ended my dash. I still had, it was like 12. I started at 10. It was like 12:30. Got my first order at 10:45, 10:30. So I waited for a half an hour. So it was 12:30, like 2 hours. And I'm like, okay. So I log out, and I got like about 3/4 of the money I need to make for the day. So this was my thought. I was like, I'm going to log out and I'm going to log back in when I get back to my area for one, the one area I like to deliver, one, and two, see if I can't shake these upside down orders coming through. Stupid orders. Stupid orders. So it worked. So try that out, gang. When you start getting those upside down orders, just decline the first one. Don't wait for another order, just end it. End your dash right away if you're able to dash now. I don't know about rescheduling that stuff. I can dash now, so that's how it works for me. But if you are scheduling and stuff, I don't know. You might, since you're scheduling, you might only want to schedule yourself for an hour, and then do the shift, and then stop. You bow out, and maybe you can schedule again. I don't know. I don't have scheduling things. I schedule myself, but I can dash now because I'm platinum. So I did that today. I ended my. I was watching my cat. I ended my dash and took off down to my market area the area I like to deliver. Logged back in, and sure enough, just started getting orders again. And so I made my mark, and I went over my mark by $25. So I did $75 from 10:30 until 2 o'clock. Not too bad. It's not, 2.5 hours. That's not bad. $75, and that gives me extra. So so try that trick, gang. If you start getting the upside down orders, log out if you can. Like I said, if you can, and then log back in, because if you can dash now, you can log out and log in anytime you want. So if you start getting those, log out, see what happens. If you can figure out a way to schedule and do that, and both, do it. It works. It really did work. I shook those damn upside down weird orders that Dash has been given out to everybody, and they'll stack. I'm like, oh, it's just garbage on garbage. And I'm on a bike, so a couple things matter. Distance is a big issue with me because I am on a bike. I don't mind. Like I said, as long as 3.6. I had like a 2.2 today. It was no big deal. No big deal. But when I got to go 9, negatory, man. Negatory. I got to go 4, 6, 5, 8. Negatory. Negatory. I'm not going to ride that far on my bike because that's like 12 miles home. You know what I mean? And that's no bueno. Like, mile and a half, that's 3 miles. Mile to the delivery, mile and a half back to the area, no big deal. Like I said, 4.6 is tops. And, and I always hope to pick something else up when I'm there, heading back the way I want to go, not taking me farther out. And that's another thing that was going on with the upside down apps. Was getting orders, offers to take me farther away from where I want to be. It was bad enough today. I was getting orders that were farther away from the area I like to be in. I didn't get any into downtown today. The algorithm's been sending me mostly like east side and like a little north and some south, but it hasn't sent me downtown lately, which I like to deliver downtown. I've even tried like riding over in the area downtown and logging in downtown so the algorithm knows I'm here downtown, and see if I can't pick something up when I make my way back to the university area. Because once I was thinking, I'm trying to think like an algorithm. I know. But I have a very high IQ, so I try to solve problems. And so I was thinking in my head, like, well, maybe, in my mind's eye, like, maybe if I log in to, like, the places I want to pick up orders from that pay really well, maybe, the AI will, the algorithm will understand, okay, he's out over in that area. You know what I mean? Because that's worked before. I've logged in like Baggins. I love picking up orders from Baggins because they're high-paying orders. And they go to offices, multi-sandwiches. $40 orders, gang. For one order, $40 when you're done. So I've done that, and it has worked from time to time, but it's not regular. But I'm going to try this again tomorrow with the upside down orders. When I start getting the upside down orders, which it's not if, it's when. Now I know, and I'm seeing it on a regular now. Once I get the first upside down order, it doesn't make sense to me, I'm logging out. And then I'll log right back in 5 minutes later. And if I'm far away from the area I like to ride, I'll ride back to the area I like to pick up orders from and log back in. And then see what happens again. Today it worked. We'll see what happens. Because I didn't get any more stupid orders. I had another hour and a half under my belt, and I didn't get any more stupid orders. No, 2 hours. 12:30, hour and a half. Yeah, I had an hour and a half of my scheduled time. So it worked. We'll see what happens tomorrow. And I'll check with you in another video coming soon. You guys remember, peace be the journey, brothers and sisters. Get out there, do the hustle, and be kind to everybody. It's beneficial.